Through USAID over the past several years, these are some of the insane priorities that organization has been spending money on. $1.5 million to advance DEI in Serbia's workplaces, $70,000 for a production of a DEI musical in Ireland, $47,000 for a transgender opera in Colombia, $32,000 for a transgender comic book in Peru. I don't know about you, but as an American taxpayer, I don't want my dollars going towards this crap, and I know the American people don't either, and that's exactly what Elon Musk has been tasked by President Trump to do, to get the fraud, waste, and abuse out of our federal government. Thank you, guys.
Elon Musk, you didn't create USAID. The United States Congress did for the American people.
Look at this
and just like
dingleberry.
Elon Musk did not create USAID, he doesn't have the power to destroy it. And who's going to stop him? We are. We're going to stop him.
I gotta say it, y'all. I'm sorry. I know sometimes y'all love when I say it or you get tired of me saying it, but look, they ought to walk in there and make everybody, I mean everybody, put their hands behind their back. Especially this Dinkleberry talking right now.
Elon Musk, you may have illegally seized power over the financial payment systems of the United States Department of Treasury, but you don't control the money of the American people. The United States Congress does that under Article 1 of the Constitution. And just like the president who is elected to something cannot impound the money of the people, we don't have a fourth branch of government called Elon Musk. And that's going to become real clear.
What a disgrace.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so crazy?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill our we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Well, again, I think nothing can compare to the pain and the suffering that has been inflicted upon the American people because of the illegal immigration and drug crisis we've faced, especially over the past 4 years. But when it comes to reducing inflation, this administration remains wholeheartedly committed to bringing down costs while President Trump effectively utilizes tariffs. You saw President Trump already launch a massive deregulatory agenda, slashing 10 regulations for every new one on the book. He signed that executive order last week. He's also launched a massive energy push, and Trump energy boom is incoming, which we know will reduce the cost of living in this country as well. And so we are all hands on deck here at the White House and across the government to ensure that we're cutting costs for Americans where we can, while the president simultaneously effectively utilizes tariffs as he did in his first term. And look no further than his first term record as president. When he left office, inflation was 1.4%. The only reason we had an inflationary crisis was because of the previous administration, Joe Biden's reckless spending. And you're not seeing that from this administration. Look at DOGE and the cost that they're already saving for the American taxpayer.
Yeah. Just let y'all hear it again.
Through USAID over the past several years, these are some of the insane priorities that organization has been spending money on. $1.5 million to advance DEI in Serbia's workplaces, $70,000 for a production of a DEI musical in Ireland, $47,000 for a transgender opera in Colombia, $32,000 for a transgender comic book in Peru. I don't know about you, but as an American taxpayer, I don't want my dollars going towards this crap, and I know the American people don't either, and that's exactly what Elon Musk has been tasked by President Trump to do, to get the fraud, waste, and abuse out of our federal government. Thank you.
Man, she is rocking and rolling, y'all. Can we just clap it up for the press secretary? It's just refreshing. I might start crying. You know, no more. Man. We are seeing Trump's entire administration on the ground running. It's like we see her like 5, 20, 30 times a day. We seen that lady with that binder, I mean, once or twice. And everything was, and every exact time she came out, it was a flat lie. Man, what a night and day difference. I love how they're on the ground running, man. Whew. I'm finna start crying. Man. Send all the Patriots back a refund. Send everybody back a refund. Every last time. Send everybody back a refund, man. People, we got a big one, man. With Elon Musk and DOGE, and a lot is being stirred in the pot. But again, this isn't a surprise for just about all of us. I mean, if you're surprised, I mean, you must be living under a rock to be surprised with all these discoveries. You know, and just, again, y'all, we got to clean house, man. Drain it. And some people even saying just shut it all down and send everybody back a refund. That's what I say. Just shut it all down and send everybody back a refund. Cause whoo. Well, we definitely had to get into it, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, happy, well month. That the month is starting off well. That you're having an amazing week. Happy Monday. You know. And wishing the best in all you guys' life, man. The floor plan has been set. We are been building. We've been winning and winning and winning. So many wins today, man. People, I mean, Trump. Just let. I was gonna say something inappropriate, but I don't want to offend anybody. You know how some of them patriots be, Rick, don't say that, Rick. Don't say that. Don't say that, Rick. You know. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Trump got them nuts hanging. I'm sorry. I had to say it. I'm sorry, y'all. Trump got them nuts hanging. He got them boots tied tight, and he's stomping the ground. And I love it. I love that we are so back, man. That we actually have a president now. That we actually have a president. And that you can see a lot of cleaning up is going on right now. And this is exactly what we voted for. We got to get these prices down. We got to get this war situated. We tired of getting ripped off. You know, and I honestly think by April 15th, he ought to just shut the whole thing down. The IRS, all of them, just shut it down. Get the External Revenue Service. Let's do it. Let's do it. You know, get Putin, get that other fella on the phone. We get all this stuff situated. We can, in 6 months, we can be done. We can do it, Trump. You know, everybody can go back inside the stove smiling. That gas can come down. Yeah. But so much has been done in the last 13, 14 days, in the last 4 years. Orders have been signed. We're getting rid of all this woke crap. Taking the trash out, man.
Meanwhile, President Trump's tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China go into effect tonight at midnight. And Canada says it's ready to respond. Canadian native and O'Leary Ventures chairman Kevin O'Leary joins us right now from Tokyo. Kevin, good evening to you there.
That's right.
All right. So you have talked to Donald Trump about tariffs on Canada and Mexico and China. What'd you tell him?
I was speaking specifically to him the last time I was at Mar-a-Lago about delaying the decision on Canada until they had finished their election. As you know, the Canadian government has fallen. There is no love lost between Trudeau and Freeland and Donald Trump. They had a bad relationship in his first mandate. It's obviously gotten worse. Trudeau's been calling him all weekend, calls not returned. This is not good. They're supposed to speak today. I would prefer, and many Canadians feel the same way, and many investors, I mean, really, I'm an investor, would rather have the new government in place to negotiate the new deal, but that's not what happened.
Yeah. Kevin, Donald Trump ran on lowering costs for food and energy and stuff like that. Right now, the conventional wisdom is if they go into effect 25%, Canada and Mexico, Americans are going to get hurt a little bit.
Yeah, everything is going to shoot up, y'all. You know, oh boy. And again, you seen them how the left took it. I mean, they just dragged them. They couldn't wait for all this to happen so they can talk about this. Yeah. Look what he's done now. Now y'all really not gonna want to go to the store now. They couldn't wait to drag him through the mud. But again, it's a process, man. And again, we built the floor plan, and it's gonna look beautiful. When it's done, it's gonna be beautiful.
I look at this as the beginning of a negotiation, and I've always said to everybody on both sides, because I'm kind of in a unique situation. You know, I'm a Canadian, but my entire family's American, so and I invest on both sides of the border. In chaos, there's opportunity. The biggest thing going on here is a negotiation. We know it's about fentanyl right now. You had Doug Burgum on just moments ago saying exactly that. But the real opportunity comes out of the chaos and economic union. And I think this is the beginning of that narrative. I will note that energy is only at 10%. And I think the reason that's the case, or at least part of it, is that Danielle Smith, the premier of Alberta, took the time to go meet Trump in Mar-a-Lago a few weeks ago and plead her case about the importance of the relationship on energy of the U.S. And here she is getting a benefit from it at 10% opposed to 25%. And, you know, that's good. Right. Burgum's now the energy czar. He understands the importance of Canada. You got to remember, Alberta has more energy than the entire United States. Right. That's where there's opportunity. That's where the economic union makes sense to investors.
Speaking of opportunity, Elon Musk and the DOGE team are looking at how much money the federal government spends, and he posted this on X. The DOGE team discovered, among other things, that the payment approval officers at Treasury were instructed always to approve payments, even to known fraudulent or terrorist groups. They literally never denied a payment in their entire careers, not even once. What do you make of Elon Musk going through Washington right now with a Hoover?
I'm okay with it. And I think the American people are okay with it. Everybody knows the dirty little secret about government. It drips with fat. No one's ever done an exercise like this. I thought he'd get a lot more pushback from Congress, and he's not. He's going in there with a spatula, and he's scraping out billions of dollars, and people are okay with it. After all, it's taxpayers' money. Why not do this? If you sit around your kitchen table, you got to have a budget every year. Right. Why can't we apply the same kind of philosophy to government? And that's why he's getting a lot of latitude and a lot of slack, even though he's a controversial guy. But look at the executional skills he has. Sure. There's nobody like him. Let him do his thing.
Mr. Wonderful, you are in Tokyo making a movie with who?
Gwyneth Paltrow and Timothy Chalamet.
Awesome.
The kid is up for us from the Dylan film. Look, they just changed my script. I mean, I'm going out of my way. I got to get all this memorized. I got to memorize all this tonight.
He's shooting a movie, man. Kevin O'Leary's something else.
In Tokyo. Kevin, thank you very much.
Kevin, send everybody $20,000. Send all them Patriots $20,000, $50,000, Kevin. Send everybody a check, Kevin. Come on now. You can do it, sir. You can do it now. Send all my family members that are subscribed to this channel that are watching right now, if they still tuned in, send everybody $50,000, Kevin. We appreciate you. Good man. Good man.